Hello there, this is Peter Beck and I'm your village marketer. And today I want to talk about how to maximize your income from every single website visitor that you get to your website, of course, or your blog, whatever it may be. Now, it doesn't matter whether you're an affiliate marketer or you're a network marketer or an internet marketer. It doesn't matter what you are. Everybody needs to be able to maximize the number of visitors that come to their site. You know, more than 90% of visitors to most websites don't join you or opt in and join your list, whatever. And the reason is quite simple. They don't know you, they don't trust you, in fact, they don't care about you. But I must tell you, you can still make money. What you need to do is to create a profitable funnel. Now, to do that, you have to sit down and think about what is your goal? What is your profit conversion goal? That's what you're looking for. Are you trying to build a list? Are you trying to create more brand awareness for your company and your business? Are you trying to increase the number of sales? Are you trying to do all three? I mean, you need to sit down and work that out, okay? And have it very clear in your head what you're trying to do. Because the whole purpose of creating a funnel is conversions, because conversions is the name of the game. It doesn't matter if you have 100,000 people on an email list. If none of them open their email, then they're a waste of time, right? And it's the same as people coming to your website, okay? You need to be able to convert them, either to convert them to become a part of your list for future business, or to be more aware of you and maybe join you with your Facebook page in terms of brand awareness, or maybe over a period of time, as they get to know, like, and trust you, become a customer of yours and therefore and you can sell to them. So conversions is the name of the game. And to do that, you need a profitable funnel. Now, to create your own funnel, okay, be aware that a website visitor will go through a whole lot of different stages. And remember, they can exit at any time. At any time. In fact, they can exit from the first second they get on your site, right? So you need to have a strategy in place in order to maximize the opportunity of everyone who visits your website. So you need to create a funnel. Here's just a sample funnel flowchart, right? Now it looks a bit complicated, but let's keep this nice and simple. The blue bit is simply the advertising, because that's where it all starts from. You need a promotion to drive people to your page, all right? And the greens are the areas where they land on, and the first one what we call a native landing page, right? It's a non-threatening educational landing page that helps people understand what the benefits are of a product you may have, and you can take them through various stages. Now, if they don't like what you have to offer, they exit, but then you can actually get them back, and there's a series of ways you can do that. And the most important part of this flowchart is for you to understand that the person who goes through the various stages of your funnel will require different treatment at each stage, and that's a skill in its own right. So, as I mentioned briefly before, you start with an advertising or promotion, and that leads to what we call a native landing page or a pre-sell page. Now, all that means, as I mentioned to you briefly before, it is a page that is set up to educate, to entertain, to inform, and to get people to appreciate more the offer that you may have, whether it's a product, a service, or whatever it may be. That's what it is. And it needs to look like an educational platform, not like a hard sell sales page, okay? Along with that, you need to have some sort of irresistible offer, an irresistible offer that will encourage people to go to to take another action with you. That action may be to join an email list, it may be to check out a video that you have or read a report that you've got or whatever it may be. But this offer has got to be irresistible to them and in the niche that you're talking about. And it's got to solve a problem by providing a very simple solution. And a solution, by the way, that's easy to understand and even easier to implement. Now, the critical requirements of a profitable funnel Firstly, you need to have multiple offers of products and services, right? Multiple ones. You need to be able to reach your prospects on many different levels. For example, you need some free products that initially is like bait, right, to get them in the first place. It's called, sometimes you call them lead magnets, whatever it may be. But you also need low, medium and high ticket products. So you've got a front end and a back end to your business, all right? Normally the front end are the low to medium price tickets, and the back ends where you find your residual income streams. And these residual income streams are critical to your business future. So what I'm saying to you is a really good profitable funnel will have multiple income streams. Now, once the customer has made contact with you, the key is in the follow-up. And you need multiple channel connections to follow up. Your Facebook, your LinkedIn, your YouTube, your Google+, your Twitter, all those ways you should be trying to connect people with that if you can, and to build relationships and to follow up with them. And you can follow up with them using all sorts of very clever marketing called retargeting, which I'll talk about in a minute. Email, of course, is the most common form of follow-up. But remember, if you're emailing, make sure you focus on teaching and educating, not trying to sell them, right? And tell stories that paint a picture of their future using the thing that you have available for them. The other thing you need to do in your follow-up is make sure is you keep promoting the case studies of success of people have with your product. Show them social proof and testimonials that may put their mind at ease in terms of using your product. And remember that all this drives people to your pre-sale pages. Your pre-sale pages are there to enable people to make a better educated and hopefully a stress-free decision. Finally, follow-up is the key, as we said, but the most profitable of all follow-up is remarketing and reminder marketing or retarget marketing, goes by various names. That is the most efficient, effective and profitable way to follow up with anyone who's been to your website. And you can do it very simply if you know how, by having pixels and using pixels in various ways so people can keep coming up against what you're offered in a variety of ways. So the elements of a profitable funnel obviously involve great follow-up, because if you've got great follow-up, then it's going to be profitable. Multi-channel follow-up, in other words, including not more than just emails. And remember, there's no one single way to build a profitable sales funnel. A good sales funnel has to be infinite in its reach. Absolutely simple, but infinite. It never finishes. If a person reaches your website from some promotion, from that point on, you should be able to control that person in one way, shape or another, even if they exit it at the very first stage. Because by the clever use of retarget marketing, you can in fact gather them into an invisible list and target them again with banners and offers from your particular business. And of course, to make sure you're doing it correctly, you've got to test and test and test again. That's very important. Now, this is important too. I mean, can you do this? Do you understand the critical elements of a funnel flowchart? I mean, can you create a profitable funnel flowchart now? Be honest with yourself. Could you do that? Do you know how to target your most profitable prospects? Do you know how to create native ads and native landing pages? Can you create an irresistible offer or a lead magnet? Do you know how to capture every single website visitor? And can you set up and run a remarketing campaign? Now there's 7 questions for you. Think carefully about that. Can you do this? Because if you can, you will have a profitable funnel in your business and you will do extremely well. But if any of these things are causing you concern or headaches, then I have a solution for you. Now I only mentioned 7 questions. I could ask you a lot more, right? But the solution I have is this. We have a private mastermind study group and they're ready to support you. These members are seeking online success just like you. They're not big gurus and multimillionaires. They started off in a mess. They started off having all sorts of problems. They had insecurities and all sorts of things like you probably have right now in terms of how to become successful online. They've gone through that already and they're there ready to support you. Are they super successes just yet? No, but they are successful and they are in a position to be able to help you and they understand what you're going through. In addition, there's a world-class coach and mentor. And in fact, the world-class coach and mentor is named Dom Mongello. He set up the whole thing, the whole private mastermind study group. Dom is one heck of a coach, but he doesn't tolerate fools. Okay? You need to understand that if he asks you to do something, you do it because it's for your own benefit. He doesn't need to spend time coaching people. He's doing it because he wants people to succeed. He doesn't need your money. So if you're not prepared to look after yourself and implement what he asks you to do, then maybe you should check the link below anyway. But if you are, and if you are interested and you want to make the most of the opportunities, then click the link below and you'll see the social proof that we have for you there. Now, there's very limited spaces. In fact, the last time I looked, there's only 12. So you better be quick, all right? This is something that is very special. I'm in there. I'm enjoying it. I'm going through the program just like you will be going through the program. I'll be only 1 or 2 stages in front of you. So I look forward to sharing and growing our businesses together with you. And I hope that you've found this presentation not just of interest, but also maybe raise some questions in your head about what you should be doing to look after yourself. Because I can tell you, one of the things you need to do is check out this link because a coach could be just what you need. You may not have thought you needed one before. I didn't think I needed a coach, but my goodness, I'm glad I found him, right? So there you go. Check the link and I'll see you on the inside. All the best. Bye-bye.